always cheers you up, baking me a nice tray of sugar cookies.
How about these cookies, sugar?
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Straight to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head. And I feel it. I need a bit you. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Straight to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I say,
Kids can be so cruel.
We can? Thanks, Mom.
Ow! Cut out, Bart!
boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog.
Wait, I wanted to play one last fucking clip.
I've got gout.
There we go. There we go. That's the proper launching, the proper trigger order. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the wonderful High Power Wizard Day channel. Let me take that off the screen. Yeah. I can stream. I'm really good at this, apparently. You can all hear me fine, right? I'm sure you can. Welcome to another Carnal the Barbarian update stream. Carnal Barbarian is my super cool comic that I'm making, which is definitely not really weird. How's everyone doing? We gotta say hellos. We have plenty of people in the chat already. And I think we also have a very, very generous super chat from Alex VRB, which I can read out. But yeah, I'll say hellos first. So hello to Jake. He was here first. Great to have you here. Mo Biggs is in the chat. I wonder if he's still here. I wonder if he can. Simply Green says no audio boomer. Yeah, I believe you, Simply Green. I totally believe you right now. No one else has said it. And Crystal McGee's putting the hedgehogs in the chat, so I'm sure it's fine. He says YouTube seems to be glitching. I noticed that this channel is doing a stream. He got a notice. I'm already retarded. I'm already retarded. That doesn't happen. It's insane. I don't know what's going on, Mo Biggs. But channels that were supposed to be dead have started streaming again. It's insane. Crystal was in the house. Great to have you here. Thanks for all the likes and retweets, by the way. I know that like Bancroft, Mel, and Alex all retweeted it. So if you want to retweet it, you can join those ranks. But you know, don't have to. It's up to you. Who else is in the chat? Alex is here. I think he was driving, so hopefully he's not going to kill himself. He was saying that I love that Tetris track. It's an Iron Mouse track, who's pretty much the world's most well-known VTuber. And I fucking love that insane Tetris video. So yeah, he was playing it through his car stereo, which is something I don't think I've done yet. I've listened to a lot of Tom Cardy in the car. If anyone knows who's he is, he's a very well-known Australian comedy musician. Okay, we also have Tech Zombie, the receiver of probably one of the only custom art pieces I've done. I think he had one. Did you also have the Batman card, Tex? It's like you, Bancroft, Camel, Irene. You're all the people who have stuff that I drew. Oh no, Phil has. Yeah, Phil and Noah will have the Tampa cards. You know what? I could show that. I actually intended to mention these Tampa cards on the stream. But yeah, when we're in Tampa, I drew like a special sketch card and gave it to all of us to represent the trip. And look, there's mine. I did one for myself to fit in. That's all of us on holiday. I only have mine. I gave the others theirs. Oh look, Tex Zombie just retweeted it. See, I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you guys. Thank you, Tex. Anyone else to say hello to? Oh, we get to Alex's super chat. Let's hope my buttons work. Which is the? Are my speakers plugged in?
Bong, 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 bong.
Yeah, that's the bonk.
Bong, 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 bong.
Okay,
bong.
so I'm ready with the right button. For
$2. Now that's money.
Alex Gabi says Tetris music. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I guess you really like the Tetris song. I like. See, Caleb's not here right now. Caleb's usually here. And he usually, I think he's one of the people that usually says block whenever she says fuck. But yeah, fuck you, beautiful Puerto Ricans. I actually matched once with a Puerto Rican on a dating app, and she was pretty intimidating, and I didn't meet up with her. Oh, I might have to get back on those things soon. Yeah, Alex is driving. We did have some more people. Gotta say hello before I start. Gotta really pad this out. We're already nearly 10 minutes into this only 1 hour stream, which I may be trying to stretch out a little bit because I'm worried I don't have enough stuff to talk about. I think I do. I think I have enough stuff to talk about, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Grander Comics. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Good to have you in my chat of all places. The only juror is here. Welcome. Is that everyone? Is that everyone? I think I saw Fillion. El Differente Person. Here he is. Look, it's Phil, but he's saying my name. That's crazy. Never heard of her. Exactly. Hello, Phil. And Dear Man's here. Yes, yes, yes. All the classics, except for Caleb. And you know who commented last time? Freaking, I feel bad that I forget his name now. He's always like going crazy. Matt Downey, there we go. It was good to see him again too in the comments, so maybe he'll pop in. And here we go, finally, Michael Barncraft. Cool. The gang's all here. Jonas is here. Jay's here. Wow, look at them all saying hello. They're like, wow, he's giving high energy hellos. I should actually type in so I get one of them. 26 people watching already. Thank you, Twitter, for pumping up those numbers. Right, that's enough for hellos. Why are we here? Right. As most of you may know, should know, I'm doing a book called Carnal the Barbarian, which is launching in October. Cocktober, as it were. Cocktober 1st. And that's quite a while away. Not really that long away. It's actually pretty soon. And I should start fucking drawing those pages. Because I want to get it drawn before we launch. I'll be coloring it after we launch. Wait, did I not say hello to you, Simply Green? Oh shit, I totally did skip you. Oh my god. Hopefully you don't become my sumo Thori, Simply Green. Yeah, welcome to you too. What's up with the beanie? I'll talk about merch at the end because it's the thing I'll move on to next in my thinking. Like, there's a bunch of tasks you got to get done in order. I'll tell you which I've done, which thing, where things are at. You know, update stream progress. I thought, don't just wait until it's all at the end. You know what I mean? And say, guys, I did everything. Instead, make use of these little bits of progress so I can really drag it out. Jolly Green is here too. In comics terms, October is next week. I know. I pretty much have to draw 2 spreads a week, I think. Which means I might have to draw the whole thing digitally. I'm thinking I'll try and draw the whole thing digitally as quickly as possible, then see if I can then ink over traditionally the printed out digital pages, because that's what Irene's doing for Fiendish 3. But if you look at her pencils, the kind of ink quality, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. Right. When do I get this preview book? That's the thing. So book is happening in October. I have a bunch of cool, I'm not going to call it content. I got some cool artwork, some highbrow artistry in image form. And I decided to make an art book with preview pages in it, right? So in about 3 weeks' time on Creative Block, next time it's on Irene's channel, I'm going to launch the book. I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait, what's the proper? I'm making an art book to take to a convention. I'm going to Heroes Con in a couple of months, right? No, it's a month now. It's getting so close. It was a couple of months. So, but I didn't want to let you guys be left out. So I'm only printing 100 of these things. They're super limited edition. So I decided to do a campaign during the convention, and 50 of them can go on the campaign. 50 of them I can take to the convention. So it's like even. Everyone gets a fair chance. They're all going to be numbered. There's I've left like a little blank space on the inside front cover where I can number them. I'm having 120 printed because you need to have some for replacements just in case. And I'm also going to give comps to people who have artwork in the book, which I'll talk about in a bit. So, but only 100 of them being numbered, and then in the same number field where there's usually number, I'll put comp. I'll put the person's name, so they will be different. So there's still actually 100 of them, but I don't want people to think like he only printed 100 ever and that's it. Like, no, it's not how it works. Anyway, so yeah, that is happening. That Launcheroni, I'm gonna do it on Creative Block. And I'm really freaking excited. So what has happened with the book? How do I structure this? Do you want to see the notes that I wrote down? This is the notes on the back of a freaking receipt, right? What are the notes? 5 new character designs, sketch cards, 64 pages. That's useful. That's useful, isn't it? So how do we talk about the book? Right. So it's an art book with 15 pages worth of rough pencils. The same pages equivalent of the older rough layouts. It's full of character designs, character design sheets. You know what? I can show you. I can actually show you what's in it. Check this shit out. I made a special image. Look at this. You don't want to see my face. Look at this. So yeah, here on this wonderful graphic that I prepared. Welcome, Michael Dietrich, by the way. He says, gonna have some hot booth girls hosting your space at the con. Maybe one day. Have a hot babe cosplaying as like as Carnal, as girl Carnal. No, as a block. Like you've got to have the blue paint. You got to paint your body blue, and it has to be the paint with extra lead in it because it's on brand to get lead poisoning. So I got to give some hot bitch lead poisoning, just to keep things on brand. But anyway, as you can see on screen right now. You know what? You can see the new cover. Do you guys remember this? Where is it? Do you guys remember this? This is the old cover. Remember when I first announced the book long ago when I didn't think this was going to be 64 pages long? which is big. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I couldn't stop myself. There was just so much stuff to put in the book. And I'm like, okay, I felt like I didn't want the stuff to be small. Like, why would you want to buy a book that's an art book and then all the pieces of art are small? Like, what? Why would I do that? Just to cram it into less pages? So it's a 64-page book, right? And as you can see, the cover has been completely updated. So it used to be this. Now it's this. Look at that. Look at those black bars on the side. Used to be this. Now it's this. And you know why I updated this cover? It was becoming a big book. Originally, I wanted it to be like smaller, saddle stitched. You know what I mean? Stapled. You know what I mean? And I just the book got bigger. Its form became thicker. And so I decided I should really put a nice little bit of effort in and give it a nice colorful cover. You know what I mean? So this is why the stream is called, the thumbnail says, let's make this perfect. I wanted it to be stapled. I just kind of felt like you guys would value the book more if it was perfect bound. I knew I could still do 64 pages and have it saddle stitched. That would be fine at the paperweight I wanted, which is 150 GSM for the internal pages. I'm trying to make it as quality as possible. So yeah, I thought you guys would appreciate the spine. So Carnal's no longer spineless. Yeah, it's girthier. Go hard or go home. The bigger and harder the better, Jake. That's right. Carnal is coming, and it's coming hard, and it's going to be thick. Girthier, becoming gorged. Exactly. All of you are perfectly on the money, but not as much as on the money as Jonas says sign up. That's right. There's a sign up link pinned. And if you do sign up, you get a special, super special drawing in your book. I can mention that later as well. But yeah, so yeah, the point of this stream is to talk about where the book's at. It may currently be in production already. You know what I mean? It might have already gone off to the printers. Can you believe it? The campaign hasn't even launched and the book is already I nearly have it in my hands. Having the products in your hands before the campaign's even launched? Insanity. But you know, I can only do that because it's not like the finished book. It's like the pencils and some art stuff. But yeah, let's go back to this image. Here we go. You can see what's in it. You can see in the top middle, that's what the rough pencils is. So it's like some of the pencils are kind of neat. And well, they're all neat, get it? But it's like all has blue shading in it. Because when I'm laying out pages, because I want feedback, right? Because I need it. Because I need to learn and grow. Because, mate, you would not believe how much of an improvement that this comic has gone through simply by being on creative block for a year. Being around the friends I've made for a year. Like, there's a philosophy of if you want to get better, surround yourself by better people. That was my aim. And it has worked. I think it's worked. But yeah. So in the middle, you can see the example pages. That's like, it's like the first two, and then there's like a spread, but it's covered. But that's like the first spread of the book. And then on the right, you can see the character design profiles, which, see my notes? 5 new character designs. I've already shown some of these character designs off on the social medias. I've already put them up on Twitter. But in this book, there's 5 character design sheets that I haven't put out there yet. 2 of them are hinted at there. See, I guess part of them's been revealed. But yeah, 2 of them are there. 5 new ones. One of them's Carnal, right? So don't get too disappointed when you're like, oh, you said 5 new and one of them's Carnal. We know what he looks like. Yeah, but you haven't seen the design sheet. What else is in it? Rough layouts, bottom right. They're basically the old initial versions of the rough penciled pages. Then we've got some of the old school concept-y art. Like, it's not really concept art. It's just like initial art to think your ideas out, right? I actually had a lot of sketches and stuff that I had a lot of stuff that I couldn't put in the book because I just got so much stuff, like old drawings, which I'm probably not going to lift up on screen because I'll just make a mess. It says, Jake, if I don't get the preview, I'm going to have a freak out. Well, you can get it. I'm doing a campaign. Truffle Pig. There is a character called Truffle. Yeah, Wiz gets by with a little help from his friends. No, for real. Honestly, I've learned so much. In this last year. So yeah, Jolly Green says, is it out the printer? So this is the thing. This preview book is currently in production. It is being printed. It is 64 pages. It is perfect bound now, hence the let's make this perfect. And it even has anti-scuff matte coating. I even went for the luxurious anti-scuff matte. It's going to be perfect. It's like the spine is like 5 millimeters too, so it's not a pathetic spine. That's why I wanted it stapled, because I actually really don't like puny spines. Thin. I like them thick. You know what I mean? We got to have them thick and girthy. Oh shit, really? Just made your stream for after this one. I'll raid into you. I could set that up. You know what I mean? There we go. Bancroft's like, yes, anti-scuff matte is the best. You're spreading the good word of the anti-scuff matte, so I had to get it. So yeah, this book is gonna have anti-scuff matte coating. Anti-scuff matte. Whoa. One of my complaints about matte is that it scuffs. I know, right? There's a whole new matte. Welcome to the Mattlenium, the new Mattlenium, I guess. But yeah, let me just see if there's any chats I missed. Is it the printer launch the full book campaign at the same night? I'll get number one on both. Well, I'm launching it on Creative Block before the convention. Oh yeah, numbering. You know how they're numbered 1 to 100? I'm gonna actually ask you guys what you want. So you guys are going to care more about the numbering than people at a convention, I think. You know what I mean? So I want to give you guys access to the good numbers. My thinking was I can put the first 50 on the campaign, right? Alex says, yes, give me number one. Obviously, number one is going to be available on this campaign. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you can see that. I know, yeah, like, you guys are going to care more. So, but here are the cool numbers. 1, 3, 15, 25, 50, 99, 100. You know what I mean? You see this? You see this Samus statue that I have here? See this? I can't. If I go full screen, can you still see it? You see this bitch? See this bitch right here? This is the little thing that comes with it that shows you what your number is. They were all numbered. Check it out. It's going to be so blurry. You're not going to be able to see it. That's right. Look at that number that you can't see. I got number 100. Number 100. I appreciate getting a good number or two, and I'm sure you guys do too. Here we go. Yeah. Crystal says, give me 69. So here's the thing. I want to give all the classic numbers on the campaign. I want to do it in order of when people back. You know what I mean? So like first come, first served on the numbering. And I don't know that if you cancel and reback, if you'll get bumped to the back of the queue. I think that might be how I have to do it. I don't know, which kind of sucks. I know. But yeah, I'll talk to other people about how to do this. Let's see if you're guys saying anything. Simply Green says, at first I thought it's for the convention, do them first, but we're more likely to care. Yeah, for real. But I think I'm going to sell out of these, by the way. Which auction off the best numbers? Would that be I'd be fine with that, but isn't that a bit skeevy? Like, shouldn't it be a lucky dip? You know what I mean? Like, I think getting the good numbers is like a drive to back it there and then. Get it now. You know what I mean? A bit of FOMO, to pull the curtain back. But maybe that's an idea. I would worry that I was being a bit cheeky with that. $100 confirmed. Wait, should we? Okay, we could auction off number 69. We could do that. Maybe we could auction off. I don't know. Come on. Is it? Do you guys actually want that number 100 and number 69? I could auction off. I'm gonna give number 1 to the first person. Auction off just 69. Okay. Okay. Do it. Just 69. Should we auction number 69? That's actually a really fun idea. I didn't even think of that. I won't write unless I get auction. Unless you won't write. Yeah, no. Number 1 is whoever backs first on the campaign. For real. You know what I mean? Crystal McGee saying yes. Well, where do I auction it, though? Where would I auction it? I would have to save it. Like, the Red Valkyrie auction is, like, happening this weekend. Like, 150 confirmed. Fine. Well, to be honest, I do actually need to make money back on this. I do actually need to make... Because of the second product I'm going to talk about that's linked to this. The books are pretty reasonable to buy, but some of you who pay attention know what else I've done for this campaign, which has been pretty fucking costly. Okay. Auction on eBay auctions. Auction it off on launch night. Okay. Yeah, eBay auction. Auctioning it off on the launch is a cool idea, though. I'll have to have a think. I am very grateful for you guys inputting on this. You're all giving very good ideas. This is great. Thank you so much. Jake couldn't control himself. No, well, yeah. Paying for flights to America as well is pretty hard. But shall I get back on track? All numbered, perfect bound, anti-scuff matte. Nice, luxurious new cover. You know what I mean? Let's go back to this. Because I wanted to make this look good, you know, like this was fine. This was fun when it was like a thinner, more saddle stitch thing. It was cool. But no, I'm like, let's make this a much nicer little piece for each other, for a little collector's item. Now that I'm gonna throw this one out there too. Maybe you guys don't think this is cool. I think it's cool. You know the spine? Where is it? Gotta have a book with a spine around here. I know you will know what a spine is, but I still want a visual aids. You guys love visual aids, right? Always got to use visual aids. I got to put visual aids in your eyes. So, do this. You know, it's a classic spine. When people always put a new separate bit of art. Wait, have they done it too? Have they done the same thing? This, right. So this is Gru. This is what some people have told me Carnal reminds them of. And look, they've done the same thing and I didn't fucking realize. They have the artwork wraparound that actually shows on the spine and then it goes on the back. That's what I've done. I've done the same thing. So you can, the artwork goes all the way around. It's not like separate art. It was a pain in the ass to line up. I'm telling you now. I'm using Mixam, and they make you have a separate image file for it, and it was a pain. It was a pain in the fucking ass. But yeah, so the artwork will go. You see, look, you got the clouds on this. This is a perfect example. They've got a wraparound cover. Yes. So it's going to look like that too. Thank you, Gru. But yeah. Speaking of making money, I'll mention some of the other things that are on the campaign. Speaking of making money, and speaking of special new cover, I'll go big. Here we go. I actually have the original artwork for the cover. Both of these are the same. It's a bundle. They're not going to be sold separately. I'm going to put this original art on the campaign. I don't know if anyone in the chat would actually want to get it, but this is the cover. It's essentially the first cover to a Carnal book published. But yeah, look, check it out. So it's got great marker gray tones and white out over the top, and it's like, yeah, it's supposed to look sketchy. I wanted to kind of like figure out a way that I would color gray tone stuff, and as you can see, it turned out pretty good. Like, look, that's not shaded by black. That's shaded by purple. It looks beautiful. Look at those pink shadows. So this will be on the campaign too. if anyone's interested in that. What else we got? So I have some other. Do you guys want to see the other original art I'm thinking of putting on the campaign? Because I need to make my money back for real on this whole escapade, but I will. Auctioning off 69 would be pretty fucking funny. But yeah, so do you guys want to see some of the original art? Yeah, Hyper. What do you have in the budget for booth women? I'll just put on a bikini. How about that? That'll work. I'll be the booth woman. Not happening, but yeah. So I have this piece of original art, which is the cover, but I also have a couple of pieces that are actually in the book. So this is in the book. This is one of the first finished-y big pieces I did of Carnal. So this is going to be up on the campaign too as an original. I always kind of thought that head looked a little bit Bancrofty too, which wasn't intentional, but yeah. So I'm thinking of putting this on the campaign if you guys are interested. I wish it wasn't blurry. What the fuck? Thinking of putting this up. How about that? If you want to make money, 2-word sketch cards. So, okay. How about this? This stream is all over the place, but we're only half an hour in. Do you guys remember these? Do you guys remember these pins? These little Hyper Wizard pins? I bet the people who would be interested in these in the bundle I'm about to talk about is I already have these, but I found some of these that I have left. Tech Zombie says he has some. How welcome, Nail Bunny says I'm deaf. Welcome, Nail Bunny. That's my O face. That's Bancroft's O face right there. Shall I call this piece the O face? The Boganos. But so I'm thinking, you know how people do an all-in package? I'm thinking of doing 10 all-in package bundles, and what you would get is the book, the keychain, a sketch card, and one of the classic Hyper Wizard pins, one of the Narwhal style folded comics, and maybe a print. I'm thinking that I could have a bundle like that and call it the Throbbing package, and only do 10 of them, because I genuinely, I'm never having any more of these made. There was only 100 of these made, and yeah. So if that's interesting, I don't know. Thing is, I think there's a lot of people that might already have these, but they were a giveaway at a convention. So I know there's people who missed out, but I have sent people stuff. Like, I know I've sent Tex one. Yeah, Bogan Bros. Alex has never pinned. Well, maybe you can get a Throbbing package, but you know, just putting that out there and considering that as a way of getting sketch cards out. So yeah. Tell me if you'd even be interested in sketch cards too. So what did I just mention? I just mentioned the keychain. Do you guys want to know about progress of keychain? Maybe? Perchance? Well, see it now. Oh, still full screen. See it now. So, this kind of thing I would expect would take a lot longer to produce, right? I didn't think I'd get it done in time. Turns out I can actually get these done in time for the convention. This is the blue Dick X keychain. It's the same thing as like a hard enamel pin, like this. It's going to be blue glitter. The glitter is going to be more cyan than it looks. This is just a mock-up. This is the keychain. Like I'm so excited. It is, yeah, it's 5 centimeters long. It's black nickel, hard enamel. It's got glitter for the paint, and it even has screen printed blood over the top. What is that shape supposed to be? It's the axe. Look, it's this. Look. What is that shape? It's this axe. This is the axe. This is the first time I drew the axe properly, by the way. Like, so it's this axe as a keychain. the blue dick X. It's a little bit wider here. I altered the shape, but yeah. What do you think? What do you think, guys? You excited to get your blue dick X keychains? These are the actual expense. Paper stuff is kind of easy to produce, but yeah, this is where the expense went. And they're gonna look so fucking awesome. And I'm even gonna have these in time for before the campaign launches. So I'm gonna be able to take nice product photos. It's gonna look such a weird campaign because it'll have actual product photos of all the stuff that's already made. Crazy, right? Tech Zombie says metal or plastic for the material. Yeah, they're metal. It's hard enamel. This is metal. Also, welcome Kirby. Good to see you here. So yeah, this is I've been going back and forth about the color of the glitter because Jake, I can't take that keychain on a plane. It doesn't look like well, I mean, it is a weapon, but it's a melee weapon. It doesn't look like a bomb or anything. But yeah, I've got to take a lot of them on a plane because I'm taking them over the bloody ocean. So there's that. But yeah, I've been doing a bit of back and forth over the glitter. So the glitter that you can see right there is this, right? This is the photo that I get sent. So whenever you're choosing these things, you're not choosing like RGB values like a printer for a page. You're choosing like specific Pantones, and like, you know, this is the exact number. They'll have like a library of these actual examples of the physical thing. So this is the one that they suggested, and this is it in other light. And to me, it was a little bit dark. You know what I mean? That's not really carnal blue. So they have this other one, which is this color, which to me is more carnal blue, and I'm thinking of going with this. But then apparently, if you like have it face on, it's like less sparkly. So there's like that versus that. So right now, all I'm having to do is pick which glittery blue to use in like the next day. Definitely the second one. This one, because so there's things about these glitter types where I just think they're a bit too glittery, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like I could get this and be like, that's not very glittery. It's a 3D object. It'll never be face on. Wait, what do you mean the second one? Wait. So type in, we got BO505 like this. BO706. So 505, 706. I'll put a vote in the chat. Jake, you need to hurry it up. What? What do you mean? Poll in the chat. Chili Green. We were supposed to be here for an hour. We've only been here for 39. What do you mean hurry it up? I know you're only kidding. All right, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Yeah. Oh, Bancroft's into 505. Okay, 505. Well, 505 is what I was thinking too. What's the other one again? 706. Okay. 505, 706. See, there is a third option, by the way. But I don't know. I think we can already guess which is going to win because you guys are like already typing it in the chat. We're getting 305, 505, 505, 305. Yeah, that's the one. Go with that one. Just get like a completely random color. Ends up orange. Carnal has a rival, and it's someone who has like a red Dick X. And then we have to make the same pin again with red glitter. Get Irene to it to translate the Bing Bong symbols. The moon runes. You can rearrange tiers on FMC, Jake, so you can make the premiere package the first tier, the throbbing package. Yeah, definitely the second one. Okay. Oh, by the way, Alex, I guess he got home. Welcome. Do they come up? Yeah, they do come up on the stream. So yeah. Right now, how many people have voted? 7 votes. 505 is winning. Some people do want 706. Kind of feel bad for them. Maybe they want it. Oh man, it's really, yeah. Oh, does 706 even have a chance? No, I feel bad for 706 people. Look at that, 78% on 505. Might as well put the current winner. Oh, 706. Some people. Here's 505. And there is it in an angle. I think it looks more luxurious. Basically, I think the glitter particles are smaller. I think that's what it is. And there's potentially less of a range of what the particle is. But let me see if I can get the third option. I could like throw everyone off with this third option. That would be kind of hilarious. Everyone votes for 505, and then they're like, wait a minute, I didn't know this one was available. Let's see in the email. Because it's kind of like a cross between the two. But I'm kind of worried that like 706 is like way too brash. Where's my freaking Gmail? Okay. Where is it? Thanks for the likes and retweets, by the way, guys. Very much appreciate it. My small baby stream's getting more viewers. Okay, design. Where are all the photos? They sent me a shitload of photos of all the different glitters, and I've asked for more of a specific one. I'll let me see if I can send you the ones. I'll pull them all up. But the thing is, that'll like confuse everyone. That's why I wanted to narrow it down to 2 options before I let you guys see. You know what I mean? I don't want to throw too many options. I don't want to confuse you. I'm confused already. Jake, just pull the one up that you thought was okay. There it is. Right. You see the life I have to lead. You see the decisions people have to make. Look at this whole panel of options. There we go. Look. So the other one that's like a middle of the two is right down in this bottom corner here, which is 713. And as you can see, that's more glittery, like bigger chunks, but it's like a similar cyan. But like this one's too dark, this one's too yellowy, too gray, too purpley. You know what I mean? This is the only one out of all of those that I think is good. What woman wouldn't want a man as indecisive? I was being decisive. I found 2 options. 505 it is. 706 looks more like your avatar blue, race blue. Tits. Yeah. It's that darker blue. It's not like Dick X blue. Alex says, I voted 706. I like big glitter and I cannot lie. Yeah, okay. I think it's like size of glitter. Can we talk about the beanie now? We're doing keychain. We're nearly at 45 minutes. We can move on to beanie. We did the book. We did original art. By the way, I didn't show off all the original art. This is in the book. I'm going to cut this and offer these on the campaign too. Like 2 of his dick transformations. But yeah, I think those are the only 3. The cover, this piece, and the dick transformations. Because I've got some other pieces, but I think I'm gonna save them for like the actual final campaign. Can you imagine if I sold this as well? Imagine if I sold the Amita drawing on the campaign. I'm gonna have to stick the artwork to basically. I've got these too. I have the Hyper Wizard like parody Sonic ones. Look, there you go. Do you guys remember this? I showed this on a stream. Look, instead of gotta go fast, it's gotta gout fast. I could put these on the it's fucking gout toe in his Sonic shoe. Oh, amazing. Big Chungus. Yeah, big chunky Chunguses. Okay, fine. Did I have any more stuff I wanted to show? Oh, look, it's the Bombercraft piece right at the beginning of the book. That's good. Oh, the Amita piece. Yeah, I could put. Who knows? But yeah, I think I would drip the original art out. I do have this old original art of Meat here. I could put that on the campaign. But like her designs changed, so it's like even older concept art at this point. I got a bunch of stuff, but I think if I'm gonna put stuff up, I'm not gonna put it all up at once. I'll drip it out. But the cover will be there on day one. So if you want it, if you want this cover, be there right at the beginning, because it could go. Or it could sit on the campaign for 10 years and no one could ever buy it. Amita got them big titties. Yeah, for real. Big old biddies. Tig old biddies. So, beanie. Taxonomy wants to think beanie. So I obviously have the Carnal the Barbarian snapback, which I always look like some kind of serial killer when I wear hats because of the hair, but also because I have a huge head. We need an art book to show the changes. That's what it is, Slime Crow. This preview book is pretty much an art book with some preview pages in it. And there's definitely already changes. If you're thinking, oh, he's going to offer this book again later. This specific book is never going to be offered again. The artwork in this book, some of it will find its way into a future book, but with changes. Some of the character designs are going to change. There's going to be changes. There's stuff in this book that is going to, it's like a one-time snapshot of how the project is right now. Which is what I liked about Irene. Like, this was inspired by Irene's preview book for Fiendish. Where is it? Where it be? Text on me thought I was going to talk about the beanie, and now I got distracted again. Ha! It's kind of hilarious. So here we go. You see this? This is the preview book of Fiendish that she did eons ago. She only did 100. She said she only had 10 left when she gave me this. This was a Christmas present. I want to get it slabbed, but yeah. So this existing made me think I want to do something like this for Carnal. Then the funny thing is, she got inspired back again and wanted to do the same thing that I'm doing for Fiendish 3, but she's decided not to do it. Probably for the best. You don't want to kind of like confuse your products, because like collector wise, I would really want that, and I'm going, but I don't know. I'm designing this whole thing into my project. So Blue Booth Babes, convention nerds will buy anything cute girls are selling. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. We're gonna get Blue Booth Babes, make them have to wear blue body paint, specifically the body paint with lead in it, and then give a bunch of models lead poisoning just to stay on brand. You know what I mean? Have faith, Jake. Because it's easy once you know how it's done. You can't stop now. It's already begun. You feel the running through your bones. You jerk it out when you jerk it out. I know it's a song, but I don't know the tune. Right. Beanie. I have this. I have the ball cap. The ball cap snapback. The thing about this is the website the service that I can make merch through, beanies, hats, all over print t-shirts, which is stuff I do want to do. Their prices have gone up crazily. So it's like I could offer some stuff, but it wouldn't help the campaign. But seeing as people really want it, I'll have to do a beanie. Hi, Vaughn. Welcome. Vaughn's project's doing great right now. Congratulations. Oh, shit. Juju's here, too. Nice title, Jake. I see what you did there. Yeah. I wanted to edit the Garbo Is Coming thing. I couldn't do it in time. I think I'm going to make a Garbo Is Coming edit with Carnal Is Coming. But yeah, he's doing the eyes. That cap looks nice. Yes. So even though this is a really good blue, this is like Carnal blue too. Like the blue they had is like a nice cyany Carnal blue. Beautiful. So I could text for a beanie. So you have like a limited space on the beanie. It's just like a square that's here. And I suppose they have a square on the side. Like I put on these hats, I put like my little signature on the back as well, which I think looks really cool. It's just that like the beanie would basically be this logo on a beanie. Just specifically answer me text. Would you be happy with that? Because I can offer it. It'd probably be cheaper than the snapbacks. But yeah, I would want to keep it limited. Do you know what? Right. So glitter 505 is 1. You know what I mean? Let's end the poll. Let's declare 505 the winner when it comes to the glitter. I'm not showing you all the others. Like this one. Look at this one. Not going to show you it. I'm totally not showing you it. Look at that. Look at that blue. It just doesn't seem consistent enough. You know what I mean? It's a bit gray. I had to choose for a lot of blues. I was decisive. But now let's be even more decisive. Alex says, I don't usually wear hats. Me neither, because I look like an idiot in them. Are we getting a beanie or not, Jake? Yes, I said I would do it. I specifically asked, would you be happy with this? Just this logo on the beanie. That's the thing. I can put it up. But yeah, I could do it. Ooh, sparkly. Yeah, you missed the whole pin thing. Like, we're doing the blue Dick X keychain. Should we show Juju, seeing as she wasn't here? Where is it? Put it on the screen. Da-da-da-da! Here we go. Look! We're doing a keychain. A hard enamel keychain. And we were discussing the glitter. And we basically decided, we all decided on the glitter that I wanted anyway. So thank you all. But let's put another poll. Let's do beanie versus snapback. Start a poll. Which hat? Because, you know, if everyone votes beanie, what's the point in putting the hat? Mr. Sparkle! Mr. Sparkle! I have that same Mr. Sparkle. I have the Kid Robot Mr. Sparkle vinyl that's it comes with the soap box. Like the box that it comes in is the soap box. Right, snapback and beanie. You guys get to join in. Start a poll. That's right. Go vote. Vote right now. You got to vote. 21 people watching directly on YouTube. I think we all know that's not the real number. The real number is the 36 watching thanks to Twitter, which they might have fixed because you would expect the number to keep going up crazy amounts. I can't give up my bottle opener keychain. Here's the thing. Technically, this can be used as a bottle opener, right? I need to try it when I get one, but look at the shape. That's bottle opener territory. I don't think so, Vaughn. Not now. Not now. Everything's become retarded. Hello, Angela. Great to see you. The wonderful Angela is in here. Wait, you are muted because I don't have my headphones in. Get on it. Get on it, Angela. Hurry up. But yeah, so far 50. Okay, this is cool. 58% so far are going beanie, which means there's still people who would prefer a snapback, so it's worth offering both. Here's the thing with votes. You ever see a vote between two options, and then the winner is like 51%? You know what I mean? Half your people still want the other option. You have to offer both. If you get a decision that close, you have to offer both. But good job we didn't do that with the glitter, because I'm not making two different glitter versions of the keychain. Can you imagine that on a freaking campaign? This is the different color glitter because the YouTube chat vote was split. Slime Crow says, hat and beanie, wear both, but only wear beanie in the fall or spring. Well, here's the thing. It's spring, summery. Fall or spring. The campaign's at least going to fulfill pretty quickly. Like, I'm already going to have all of these products before the campaign goes up, so you'll get this stuff straight away. Wouldn't that be nice? You'll pretty much get this stuff instantly. Anyway, where was I? Was that it? We're at 55. We've nearly hit the hour. I covered the updates to the book's quality, spine, new cover, good paper stock. It's silk on the inside. All of the book all the way through, I've like tried to do the graphic design like it's like one of those old books you'd get when you were a kid, or like a magazine. Like, it has this repeating pattern throughout the whole thing, like this little clusterfuck. You'll be able to like look at all the different Carnal heads and see what they were inspired by. Oh, the fan art section. I didn't really talk about that. In the book, also, there's a fan art section. Oh, he's got to go. Okay. Bye, Tech Zombie. Good to have you here. The one thing I didn't mention, there's like a whole fan art section in the book featuring the artwork of the amazing Michael Bancroft. It's staring at you right in the middle of the image. So thank you very much, Michael, for doing that. We're going to get... So in the book, there is artwork from Michael Bancroft, Phil Diaz, Michael Rushbrook. There's quite a few pieces from him. He's done like a bunch of Carnal fan art. Dan Plagle did a piece that looks fucking dope. Paul Rodricks has done a piece. He did a drawing of meat. And I've even got Irene's Savage Hedgehog drawing, which is like the artwork for the trading card you get free for signing up with the book one. So that's in there too. So all those wonderful people are in there. I couldn't have missed out anyone. Got Phil's got a shit scanner. I'm telling you that. The scan looked terrible. And Phil's piece is like right next to Bancroft, so it makes it even worse because it's like Bancroft's is the full color piece. Speaking of Bancroft, I made this comment on Twitter. Look at me, I'm special. So guess what? Bancroft was inspirational. We all know how ideas work. They just float around. You can just pull them from the ether. Right in the middle there, he drew a piece of like Carnal standing on a Blork woman. Yeah, suck a Diaz, fucking loser. And when I saw him drawing that, I was like, I've never thought he would do that. So for this convention, I'm making like some banner art. I'm having a banner printed. But it's a tabletop banner. It's only this big. It's not like a huge banner. And so like I don't want to just slap old artwork I've already got. And the old artwork, I mean, check it out. If you go to carnalcomic.com to sign up, see this ancient artwork up here. And like, look at these designs. They have ears that point up in this artwork. No more. The blue is different. They've gone from red to orange. This character is like massively changed. Like he's super fucking tall now. Like, look at the dick axe. It doesn't look anything like the badge. The key. I keep calling it a pin. It's a keychain, which has. If you guys collect Lego key rings or just key rings in general, you see this flat split ring, the high quality one. The one in the image isn't the one that's being used. It's just like an example one. But check this out. Look at this. See those? You know what I'm talking about? Those flat, high quality, thick split rings. That's what we're going for this. It's basically the exact same keychain element as a Lego keychain, which looks like this. Yeah. So it'll be the same as this. This is like, oh, look at him. He's got no arms. He's a Pickle Rick. It's a fucking Lego Pickle Rick. But yeah. I am really panicky schnickered about my quality of keychains. So we're getting the good quality one. But yeah. Was I recapping? What was I doing? Full on ADHD. Artwork. Do you want to know one thing? He hasn't come in here. Maybe if you're in the chat, guess what? I finally went to my PO box and got something, but he's not here right now, so I want to open it when he's here. Vasen Case from Finland. I have your package, and I'm gonna open it on stream, but I'm only gonna do it when you're here. I was thinking of doing it today, but yeah. Oh, you know what's cool? The banner. Fuck. I was talking about the banner. Jeez Louise, I'm such a retard. Right. Fucking hell. I'm flailing my arms around more than Adam Lawson on one of his YouTube videos. Right. Look. So I've been doing a banner artwork, right? The last thing I can mention. Bloody hell. So this is like the bigger image that's meant to be cropped. Like the banner size that I think it crops at the top here and here, about here. And this is like, it's Carnal with his blue axe raised, a very special extra item that he always has on him now, which kind of gets hint. You'll learn more about this in the book. Like, not only are there new character designs, but there's lore snippets and text descriptions. And yeah, there's an element to Carnal's character that people haven't really seen yet. And it is represented by this tankard, which has been struck by lightning, and the lightning's going through the axe. Oh, so good. And he's standing there atop a pile of women. This is Bancroft. So you inspired me. I was like, you know what? He drew him standing on top of one woman. How about I draw him standing on an entire pile of women? So this banner art is kind of a nod to the piece you did. So he'll be standing with his weapon drawn, standing atop a pile of women. How about that? How about that? And I can't wait. And maybe I'll do flyers of this, and then like it's a flyer would essentially be a print, and then I can put that in. I might do a print of this basically. How about that? Right. I think that's everything. 39 people watching, counting Twitter. 19, the real number, the real heartbreaking number. Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, Banker says my lawyers will be in touch. It's a shame Tech Zombie isn't here because he usually left. He usually likes me playing 10 million videos afterwards, which I'll try not to do today. But yeah, I'm done. Any more questions? I'll wrap it up soon. Here we go. I think this ADHD plus lead with a dash scatter of bang. A little bit of lead poisoning thrown in. But despite it all, love Jake like the fat kid loves candy. I am the fat kid that loves the candy. I'll settle out of court for a moral victory. Well, that's the only victory worthwhile, the moral one. And it's probably one I'm hardly ever going to win. Oh my God. Wait, we didn't end the poll. I'm ending it right now. It is 50-50. I was literally talking about the close polls. I'm ending it right now. Holy crap-a-moly. Right, 50-50. I have to offer both. Okay, I'll get on that. The reason why I haven't thought about merch yet is I was working hard on getting the book to look good. I sat on it for a while and kept looking at it quite often to see if there were changes and updates that be made. I didn't want to have any pixelated speech bubbles or empty speech bubbles. Or, funnily enough, one of the versions of the book that I uploaded to Mixam at some point, a couple of the pages were pixely. Like the entire page was pixely. And I think it would have just been like an error when the print file was exporting from InDesign, and that got fixed. Like I'm hoping there is not a single error with this freaking book. There's obviously going to be spelling mistakes in the hand-lettered pages because I can't spell. You kidding me? Me spelling? Not happening. But yeah, so the keychains are going to get here in time. Book is done. It's all good. And it'll all be ready before the campaign even goes live. So I might even be able to send some of you your stuff off before I go to Ameriquay. What else? Yeah, numbered. Totally going to auction off 69. Going to figure that out. I'll try and auction off 69 on launch night. That could be really fun. Pixelated page is a link in InDesign that wasn't updated. Nice. Good job. I spotted it. Yeah. Oof. Good thing you caught the pixelation issue. The pages that were pixelated were some of the character design pages, so you wouldn't have wanted those pixelated. I'll tell you that. I have a question. For the new viewers, what is the plot of Carnal? The plot is he lives in the forest and has fun. He gets fucking drunk, he kills monsters, and he avoids meeting any women because he doesn't want his power to activate. Because he's been trying to push it away for years and years. If you have any left over the book from the con, will he be available to get it campaign, or will you? Oh, Slime Crow. Okay, cool. I'll reiterate. This preview book I'm doing, yeah, I did it for a convention, but I'm printing 100 of them because I don't want you guys to miss out. 50 of them are going to be available on a campaign with snapback hats, beanies, some original art, and they're all going to be numbered, and it's first come served on the numbers. So the order people back in on Indiegogo, because that's what I'm going to go for, I think. I'm going to Indiegogo for Indiegogo. You'll get a number according to when you backed, but I will auction off number 69 because the chat wanted that, and I think that's pretty fucking funny. Could do that every time. That would be great. Can you imagine? That'd be fucking funny. But yes. Slime Crow, he says. Did not say Slime Cow. Oops. The first ever Jawbreakers book had pixelated lettering. I don't agonize. I pore over this shit constantly. Like, I get obsessive. I'm obsessive with perfection when it comes to a physical product because there's no backsies. You can't fucking hit the undo button. So, like, you wouldn't. There's 10 versions of the book. Like the print file that I've saved out, there's 10 versions, and I've uploaded the thing to mix them and checked through it and downloaded, forced them to generate so many digital proofs. Can you imagine? I think some people would commenting that like Mixam sometimes fucks up or something. Like, hopefully you get a good printer. If I get the book and all of the print guide stuff that's in the margins of the book is like on the page, that would be retarded. But InDesign set up all the bleed margin trim stuff properly. So in the preview on Mixam, it looked perfect. But yeah, we'll see. But with print wise, there is enough time to get on them and get them to fix it if it messes up. Never outline dialogue text. Always keep it as text. You mean have... What do you mean? You mean have a line around the outside of a text as like a style? I haven't done anything like that anyway. I've just got colored text in boxes. But yeah, I think that's it. Neat. So if you're not going to Heroes, you'll be able to pick up on the campaign. If you are going to Heroes, I'll see you there. I might even have some original art at that convention. Yeah, check it out. I think that's everything. That's totally everything. So Jake doesn't even like 69. What's the point? You can't focus on both at once. How can you focus on both ends at the same time? Giving and receiving. You're in even mode. You can't be in both modes at once. What's the point? But whatever. We go. And Phil's back, and he missed the entire thing. If you ever need me to look over a PDF before sending, I'd be happy to check through it. I did send you one, but I thought it was funny that you joked that I only trusted you with the low res. I didn't want you to have to download 100 whatever megabyte file. But thank you. That's very good of you. And yeah, he would check all of the colors. He would say, "You got 500% color here. This is terrible," if that's even possible. Up your skills, what to keep you entertained. Lol, it's an experience. 69ing. Up your 69ing skills? No, you can't focus. You're either in performance mode or enjoyment mode. Maybe some people enjoy the performance. I don't know. I'm thinking too much about how is a 69 any different than sex? You're both getting it at the same time. But your performance is directly tied to your own personal enjoyment when it comes to actual sex. Like, there's a one-to-one connection. And usually, if you're doing it in a way that you enjoy, they enjoy it the most. I don't really think this has been your Carnal the Barbarian update, where we ended up talking about multitasking. Fine, don't overthink this. Though that's the thing. If you're in performance mode, maybe you're an overthinker, and we all know that I definitely don't overthink anything. Right. When I actually get the products, I'll do another an update. Yeah. Let's have another hour on this topic. Let's talk about sexual performance. Let's talk about how your input is directly tied to your output. The only time I'd consider outlining dialogue text would be a proper noun as a throwback to old comics. Did they do that? There is one thing about some of the text is it's black speech bubbles with white text. And I'm going to see how it prints, because seeing how it prints in this book I'll probably just have to like double up the white text and make it bolder somehow in the future, but I want to see how it prints. But yeah, you get the first 15 pages lettered. You get to read the first 15 pages of the book, and I think the first 2 scenes are really good. And Carnal, mate, there was a problem with the book like early on where Carnal didn't show up for like 25 pages. In this version of the book, like the book's like 38 pages now, not the art book, the proper Carnal book. Carnal is in over half the pages, like it's full of him, and I'm so happy. No, I mean, don't flatten dialogue text to a JPEG. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, all of the text in the book is in. Okay. On the comic pages, the dialogue was part of the original art, the image files, but they were much larger, and I've scaled them down so there should be good resolution. The rest of the text in the book itself is text I added through InDesign. So we will see how that also looks. I think it will be fine, but you are the more experienced individual. Yeah, don't raster the text. Only the lettering on the comic pages is. An online humorist once described 69 as opening your birthday presents while opening your birthday presents while your gifts while open. Huh? I'm gonna rephrase it and say it's like opening your Christmas presents whilst wrapping gifts at the same time. Am I an idiot? Amaromi's finally here. Right, we're done. We're done. An hour and 14. Thank you all for hanging out for this Carnal update stream. When I get the products, I'll do another update then when I get them and show them off. How about that? But yeah, get signed up. Anyone that does sign up will get a free sketch remark thing in the back of the book. I'm not waiting. No, I'm not waiting. So get signed up. You'll want to. Yeah, start over for him. Not happening. Right. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see you guys. Which video should I play as that with? What do I usually play? I've completely forgotten what I usually. Oh, I know. All right then. Bye. See you in another stream. Bye. See you. Bye. Bye.
The nigga was motherfucking hyped up. Right. The nigga just grabbed the nigga, snuffed the nigga, and it was on from there. The motherfucker, it wasn't nothing stopping them.
What the rest of these niggas do?
Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas was ready to fight. Whatever they had to do, Holmes. The niggas was on the real flip mode, Holmes. They was coming out like a motherfucker. The nigga was amped. He was like, come on.
17 minutes? Should I be nice? Should I keep going for 17 or raid into him? With these 15 people? No, I need to set up the raid. How about that? Hold on, let me set up the freaking raid. So I said I wouldn't do this. I said I wouldn't fake out videos at the end. Fine, let's do it. That means I have to replay the fucking spicy segment of that Thomas the Tank Engine clip again, which I always feel like, ooh, is that a bit much? Is that a bit much? It's not me saying it. Right, let's go. Let's go into set up this raid. Carnal is coming. Garbo is coming. I need to make an edit of that. Edit this video. Tell us a story, Jake. Mate, I got no stories. Like, I've just been working. Do you want to know what my days have been like iterating on these layouts, these final pencils? Oh man, I had some feedback that like took the legs out from under me, and made me think like, what the fuck am I doing? The changes I've made since that feedback are really fucking good, but like, man, what I would do is I would draw all day on my iPad in the living room, and I would like try and get a certain amount of spreads finished, right? Then I like draw a bath, not a drawing. I fill a bath. No, it's not made for kids. Customization. How do you do freaking raids? Redirect ad. No live upcoming content. Yeah, there is. Upcoming the tome. Oh man, I want to get my tome. Save changes. Okay, raid setup. So yeah, I would basically sit in the bath with the iPad on a little table to the side of the bath, and I would scroll through all of my layouts, and I'd be like, what is the flow of the story? I've always, because I love segues. I love segueing from scene to scene. Like, and I always compose my layouts in spreads too. So when I have to add something, I always have to add 2 pages at a time. And mate, it's such a different experience writing a script, because there's an original script, converting that 2 pages, and then when you look over them and you're like, I need to set up for this. You know what I mean? This just comes out of nowhere. I can't do that. Then you're like, okay, how do I set stuff up? And then you're like, I need an earlier scene now. The minimum length that scene can be for me is 2 pages, because everything is composed as a spread. And like, I love the compositions that I've been getting in these spreads, and I don't want to destroy them. It actually sucks. There's been like at least one occasion where I've had to take a spread that I was really fucking happy with and put a page that was on the left and move it on the right and move it to the left. So instead of the second one, it was the first one, and then add a page. And like, that did turn out nice afterwards, but I didn't want to have to ruin it. But yeah, so there was something I needed to set up. So I wanted to add a scene, but the needed to be time that passed between the scene that I added and the one that would have been before it. Otherwise, it would have been too much. So then I had to add another scene. So to do this setup, I had to add 4 pages instead of 2. And then the worry is, you're just adding stuff now. It's not actually going to be like valuable for the book. This is going to be like fillery stuff. But the 2 scenes I added ended up being like really fun. Then I decided to add like another 2-page spread later on. And that scene turned out great. Like, I'm hoping that there's so many jokes that like people will at least get a good laugh out of a few of the pages, because not every joke is going to hit with every person. And so I'm just hoping that for like each type of person's humor, there's a couple of bangers in the book for everyone. And like there's a joke about quicksand in it, and most of the people I showed it to didn't fucking understand the joke. They didn't find it funny. And I'm like, it was my favorite joke of the book. The quicksand joke is my favorite joke of the book. And it's the least edgy one. It's the least edgy joke. It's just a stupid joke. And so many people I showed it to didn't get it. But then I showed it to my friend Tom, and he thought it was hilarious. So I'm like, that's fine. British humor all the way, baby. Let's see if you guys said a story with bears and gold. I've never met a bear. Human or otherwise. Have to watch some video on what function YouTube has added. They've added more stuff. Banker says, I drew the Eiffel Tower page because I refuse to shuffle pages. Yes! I don't like it. Jake, send me the latest script. There is no latest script. There's just the old script. Well, this is the thing. So, like, converting the script to layouts is a different process too. Now having to add a scene, because there's a limit to the amount of, like, beats that can take place. Otherwise, you're adding 2 spreads instead. You know what I mean? And I would love to do I want to do more single page scenes, because from reading what I have of Fiendish 3, Irene does really good single page scenes, and I wanted to flex that. In fact, I'll flip this idea to you guys. You know, all alternate covers. Oh, you get like 50 million versions of the same fucking book with just a different cover. Wow. Oh, so cool. I'm so glad I bought the same book over and over again. I was thinking it could be cool to if you do variant covers, instead of it just being the cover, like essentially you have 4 sides of paper that are new. You know what I mean? That are different per book. So you have the opportunity to make all 4 of those sides new. You've got the back cover. Now, I love wraparound stuff. I kind of thought about making all of my covers wraparound covers, even the guest artist covers, but I'm considering making the back page of every book a single page comic, like a 1-page jokey gag comic, not like a strip. Although you could put like 4 strips, you know, if you did like a 4-panel strip, you could put like 4 of them on the back. Maybe that would be better, because I want to try doing strip cartoons. But like just a single page comic on the back cover, drawn by the artist that drew the cover. So say there's a guest artist that did the cover, maybe on the back there's like a 1-page gag comic also drawn by them. Who knows? 4-sided paper? What witchcraft is this? Well, when you fold it, it's technically a side. You know what I mean? When you fold a piece of paper, they call them sides. So the cover is 4 sides. So you got the front cover, the back cover, but then you have the inside 2 covers. I was talking to Camel yesterday, and we talked about having the idea of the line art version of the cover art is printed on the inside cover, but mirrored. So if you hold it up to the light, it's like the skeleton shines through. You know what I mean? And you could totally do that for the back cover too. But like, say the inside back cover also had a single page. Anyway, what I'm saying is variant covers can probably have more to them by doing something story-wise, putting in like a strip or some kind of sequence that only comes with that variant cover because it's on the cover, and you change it per book. Have I padded enough? Newspaper comics feels nice. You mean the strips? Should we do another vote super quick? Let me yeah, because we did baseball cap. I'll do another quick poll. So back cover question mark. I'll put single page comic, single page story, and then 3 times strip comic. So this is like what you would prefer on the back for variants. There you go. Quick vote. 9 watching now. Great. I'm glad you guys are sticking around. The 9 people still here have the chance to make history, or at least be like the beginning thoughts. Print on the edges of the paper. Just as long as it's an extra that isn't necessary for those who only buy the 1 cover. Yeah, no, they would just be like fun things. Good. Have fun rewriting your issue, Vaughn. Yeah, Banker says, yeah, there are specific beats on the left page, and then the right hand page turn. You can't mess with that. No, for real. Like I have started to enjoy doing scene transitions across the spread, which I didn't ever want to do, but then Rainey does it very well. So I was like, you know what, you can do this, and it is a manga thing. But yeah, like the segues and scene transitions, I think, are really important to keep the flow going. It's like the next scene should almost be an answer to the question asked on the previous scene, especially if you have an A-B story. So the general structure of Carnal as a comic is Carnal is off doing shit, and then it's the people that Carnal is causing trouble for also doing shit. And it's like the ends of the serious character scenes are usually paid off with like a gag on the next scene. It's usually a question is raised that's answered by the next scene, or like honestly, the one example that's the most obvious one is there's a spread where Carnal literally asks, "What the hell is a block?" And then the next scene you get like loads of block stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like the character is asking, and then literally the scene next is answering. I actually really like that stuff. Maybe people could think it's corny, but I always go back to the South Park movie. There is a part in the South Park movie after Kenny's gone to hell where Stan and the boys are hanging out, and something bad has just happened, and Stan goes, "How could things get any worse?" And then literally the next scene is Kenny in hell. Like, it's instantly this is how much worse it could get. Like, I really loved that. So I try and make segues and questions and answers between the scenes so the whole thing flows, but it does mean that everything is super interconnected. So there's actually one perfect segue joke that is in this preview book, right? The segue is in the book. It's like the last page of the preview pages is that segue joke. That is already changed. It's already different because I had to add a couple of scenes. So the order kind of changed. And I sacrificed that segue joke for the sake of giving the story better setup, some payoff, some better flow overall. And I think it was the good choice. But the cool thing is, if you get the preview, if you get this art book, Sketchy Starts 0, you'll have that. You'll get to see it. But yeah. How long have we got until Phil's stream starts? Should we look it up? I'm sure I saved it. Let's keep you all entertained until they go live. They're at 12:30. Oh, yeah, in like 3 minutes. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys later. I'll play some videos until they go live, and then I'll do the raid the instant they start. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed me twittering on, and I hope you enjoyed all of the information you got in this update. I'll see you in another video.
Motherfucker was amped. The nigga was motherfucking hyped up. The nigga just grabbed the nigga, snuffed the nigga, and it was on from there. The motherfucker, it wasn't nothing stopping them.
What the rest of those niggas do?
Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas was ready to fight, whatever they had to do, Holmes. The niggas was on the real flip mode, Holmes. They was coming out like a motherfucker. The nigga was amped. He was like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
So we did a poll. Fucking hell. That's the set. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're right. Let's look at the poll. With 40% of the vote, end the stream. I'm giving everyone blue balls. I'm ending the poll with, come on, with 60% of the vote. So most people, 3 times strip comic. With 40% of the vote, single page story. To me, it's only 5 votes. So I'll have to I stopped the stream end for 5 votes. Right. So it looks like I might mix it up and not make it the same every time. But yeah, cool. I'm not playing that fucking video again. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for voting. And yeah. Bye.
What happened?
His head fell off.
His head fell off.
Yeah, he was pretty old.
Oh, that's it. I've had it with this dump. We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Pussy, 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 can't you see? You bitches can't do it like me. Motherfucker, stay mad like I killed the mom or something. If you really didn't care, you'd let it be, yeah. I've been dying since day one, but y'all knew that. My dick like Americans, too fat, but dangerous. I'm the grimiest motherfucker to walk this earth. The shit I do is way below dirty sewers, a connoisseur. I'm a flying reptile, a pterodactyl on Adderall. I got a bunch of scales that I dug up you never heard at all. Ooh. Eat a dick, little faggot, geez, and furthermore, you trying to scrap with me, I don't beef faggot, I'm herbivore. I crawled into the industry, a saturated circus manipulating like Hillary. They say I'm crazy, but lately I've been defending me. Cause take a look around, motherfucker, everyone's digging me. I live in a constant state of fear and misery. Do you miss me anymore? And I don't even notice when it hurts anymore, anymore.
Now, what were we talking about, boy?
We were talking about the time you beat jury duty.
Oh, yeah. The trick is to say you're prejudiced against all races.
Hurry up, Phil, go live!
The date started off so well. Begin my night, not expecting the fright of my life. She was perfect from what I could tell. How could I not see the danger right in front of me?
My favorite food is fish.
Baby, that's my favorite too.
I love cutting dogs.
Baby, I love Scooby-Doo. Hey girl, what's your favorite film? She said the best movie of all, a masterpiece of art called
Human Centipede, Human Centipede.
I think that I'm gonna get murdered tonight.
Human Centipede, not ironically.
She said
the costume design was a highlight. I like it for the plot.
Tell me what the plot's about.
German doctors, sexy people, ass to mouth.
Cool.
Human Centipede,
please God save me. I think that's a red flag. I don't want to get stabbed. She said
Human Centipede is a tour de force.
I think, holy shit, I'm gonna be the main course. She said
I admire the narrative of character growth.
I try to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code.
Why are you blinking so much?
I've got something in my eye.
Here, let me get it out.
No thank you, I don't want to die. Bonjour, sir was blinking at me. Is this because your date is a freak? No, very good then, bon appetit.
Stop hiding behind your silly made-up red flag. Do not take a chance on the best relationship you never had.
Maybe you're right and I'm looking for excuses. My heart's got bruises but I'm ready to choose this life.
You can be the love of my life.
One day we'll get married and be husband and wife, with a tasteful ceremony and the wedding of our dreams.
I am the wedding theme.
Tell me what the thing's gonna be.
Human Centipede, Human Centipede.
We could save on the catering bill.
Human Centipede, only one mouth to feed.
If you are the best man, you know the deal. Pucker up. I can finally open myself up to love.
I can finally sew a mouth to a bud.
Human Centipede.
Human Centipede.
I've got gout.